Welcome to another live stream watch along reaction. This morning we are watching and reacting to Iran versus Japan in the quarterfinals of the 2024 AFC Asian Cup. Japan looking to go back to the semifinal. They were the runners-up last time in 2019. Going back to the semifinal, trying to versus Iran, who they did better at the World Cup then, of course. Iran has played a pretty good tournament. Japan, at times, have as well. This should be Japan is still the favorite here. They're the higher-ranked team. But not by much. Iran ranked number 21st in the FIFA rankings, even though I think FIFA rankings are a bunch of BS at times. Japan at number 17. I don't like FIFA rankings, but it is what it is. Starting 11s are as follows for Iran. For Team Melli in goal, Alireza Baranvand. The back four, Ramin Razayan, Hossein Kanani, yep. Shoja Kalazada, Milad Mohammadi, yeah. Saman Goros, Azalahi, midfield three of Mohibi, Amin Ibrahimi, Alireza Jahanbakhsh, and Sardar Azmoun up top for Iran. In goal for Japan, we have Zion Suzuki, the back four of Seiya Maikuma, Ko Itakura, Takehiro Tomiyasu, Hiroki Ito, Takefusa Kubo, Wataru Endo, Hiromasa Morita. And the front three, Ritsudon, Ayase, Ueda, and Daizen Maeda up top. I know, because you just freaking DM'd me. Hey, I didn't go to sleep. I just stayed up. I'm staying up through this one, just like I did the last one. And just like I'll do tomorrow. The last Japan game, or the last two Japan games. Hey, they're at 5:30. I mean, shit, I normally am up by now, so this ain't no different. This ain't no different. It's not like one of those times where it's like, yeah, it's early, but I probably should sleep because, yeah, pushing it's stupid. Hell, tomorrow's even earlier. It's like one of those things. But we got Japan Iran, waiting for seeing who goes to the semifinal of this tournament. Japan versus Iran. Japan looking to go back to the semifinal. Iran, well, I got to look at 2019. But, didn't they play each other? Oh, it was the semifinal last time. Well, there you go. Iran, Japan was the semifinal last time. There we go. In 2019. And Japan won 3-0. Iran's never beaten Japan. They've only played twice. Once in 2015, a draw. 3-0 win for Japan in 2019. Funnier still is Qatar versus Uzbekistan is the other quarterfinal. The winner of this game plays Qatar or Uzbekistan in the semifinals on the 7th, which I won't be able to cover because I'm covering Miami versus vs.日本Kobe that morning. Speaking of mornings. A little bit. Well, screw it. Yeah, I'll probably stay up for that one. Stay up through that one as well. While I'm at it, actually. But there you go. That is the 7th. There's CCL stuff that day, too. But since it's in the morning, might as well. Might as well add Messi onto it. I'd be stupid not to. That'd be stupid. 5 a.m. Perfect. There we go. Lingard rumors, all of it was his agent sent an email to Portland. Our guys didn't even look at it. Then it's on the Daily Mail. Tom Bogert said, yeah, it's fishy when Portland wasn't interested. Sadly enough, Portland would have been better than who he actually signed for. Wasn't it like a Chinese club or something? It was Asian? I think it was an Asian club. I know that. Wasn't it? It was either Korean or Chinese. I think it was an Asian club, though. Which Portland would have been better. Portland maybe should have looked at it. Yeah, 5 a.m. for Miami, vs.日本Kobe. So wait, whoa. Korean club. There we go. Whoa, so you're telling me Hong Kong, they're either playing that game earlier. They got to be in the same time zone, China and Japan. They got to be in the same time zone. Like, it can't be that much different. Teams are huddling up and we'll be ready to go. Iran wearing their white, Japan wearing their blue, and let's hope Japan doesn't screw this one up. Did Japan start playing well because they wanted to actually play well, or did they play well because they played Bahrain? We'll find out. But hey, at least Japan made it further than Morocco did. At least one favorite at least made the quarterfinals. Morocco. I mean, I'm glad I don't have to, well, I don't know. At least I could sleep in between. Oh, that's a bad kickoff to start with. And Japan kicks it off and gives it straight to Iran. Yeah, they're going to screw this up, aren't they? I did say as much. 0-0. Gambare, Samurai Blue, Gambare. Come on. Gambare. Oh, Lord. Some of the sloppy football is still happening. Oh, Lord. I mean, they were sloppy against Bahrain, but, you know, get away with it because it's Bahrain. Starting 11s once again. In goal, Berenvand. Back four, Razayan, Kanani, Kalazada, Mohammadi, Ezolahi, Golos, Mohabi, Ibrahimi, Jahan Baksh, and Azmoun for Iran. Japan, Suzuki, Maikuma, Itakura, Tomiyasu, Ito, Morita, Endo, Kubo, Doan, Ueda, Maeda. 107. First minute. Kubo taking the free kick. Early free kick for Japan here. Japan, of course, got here by beating Bahrain. Plays in. Oh, Lord. That's a bad. Well, it got cleared, but it wasn't that good. Wasn't that bad. I guess if you're an Iranian, that's a bad header. If you're Japan, not really. But it doesn't matter. Iran gets it out 2 minutes in. Iran got here by beating Syria on penalties. Which, I mean, if Iran is as good as they think they are, that's not really that good to beat Syria on penalties. But, you know, Japan's had a tough Asian Cup as well, except for the Bahrain game. Vietnam was a lot more of a challenge than they wanted it to be. They still won 4-2. Indonesia, way more of a challenge than you would have thought. Bahrain, pretty simple. Still screwed something up, but it was a 3-1 win, and it looked like it should have been 4, 5, or 6. So you know what? If it was 4, 5, or 6, even if it was 6-1, I would have been a lot happier. But knowing how much they dominated Bahrain, and that was pretty much what they needed to do, you know, yeah. So maybe Iran is struggling just a bit more than Japan, but that's football, I guess. 0-0, 3 minutes in. I'm at 236, so even Paramount Plus or Golasso is slightly behind. Now, I haven't tested Pluto TV Golasso versus Roku channel Golasso because the last time I used Pluto TV Golasso was November, yeah. So yeah, I don't remember. I didn't count the seconds I was behind on Pluto TV's Golasso channel, so probably need to test that. But you can't do it with any other game, so maybe when they play Serie A. Pluto Golasso is faster. Probably because that's a Paramount. I get it, because that's a Paramount-owned property. See, they want to make it better for 20 seconds faster. Well, hey, at least we tested that. I remember that for... be stupid for me to pick up my remote and just change it. Maybe I'll change it at halftime. I don't know. I lost my favorite channels on Pluto TV. Like, when they changed the logo, they updated the app, and they took out my favorite channels. Because, no, I didn't make an account. Because you could just make your favorite channels right there. I don't really want to do it again. I know. Besides, Roku has everything besides the Fox that shows CONCACAF games. They still have a Fox Sports channel. It just doesn't show anything live. That's just Tubi. See? That's another piece of favoritism. Tubi's owned by Fox. Their Fox Sports channel on Tubi could show things live. They don't do that on Roku. It's just the old podcast episodes and best ofs. I checked on, because when they were doing one of those bowling things live, I was like, okay, I'm going to check just to make sure. It doesn't. See, that's called favoritism to your corporate partners. Paramount doesn't own the Roku channel app. They own Pluto, though. Just like Tubi's owned by Fox. See, it's favoritism. Which technically, ain't that against the law? Technically, couldn't you argue that favoritism like that is against the law and corporate dealings and whatever? Ball played forward. Japan has it. Now I want to look into that. Yeah. See how my brain works? I can't believe Fubar scored. Me either. Then again, Liga MX, he's somewhat good for some reason. I don't know. Like, Fubar is legitimately the Canadian version of Jesus Ferreira, except he's older. And he's good in Liga MX for some reason. Ferreira's an MLS. I wouldn't say he's great. He scores against teams like Toronto. You don't score against teams like St. Louis or LAFC. But he scored against Miami. One, preseason. Second of all, Miami's defense is freaking horrible. And turns out maybe Toronto's better than Miami. I'm just saying, Toronto won 2-1 over 120 minutes against Nashville. I can't believe it. I know it's preseason, but I'm feeling a bit delusional. I mean, Bernadeschi and Insigne scored. DeAndre Kerr got an assist. I think Insigne got the assist on the Bernadeschi goal. And we still won 2-1 when we played our backups the whole other 60 minutes. I don't know about you, but I think Herdman might have us back. I don't know. Turns out we might be back. Turns out John Herdman might just be him. Then again, should have known that. He took Canada to the World Cup. Here's a shot over the bar. 7th minute, 0-0. So, you know what? I'm happy with the result. I really am. I'm happy with Toronto's result in the preseason, but that's all I'm going to say about that. Nashville's a good team. We held their best 11 scoreless, and we scored 2 on them. They've already played 3 preseason games, by the way. We were playing our first. We beat them over 120 minutes. It's the first win in God knows how long. Just a hunch. Yeah, that's probably a good call though. I'm not gonna lie. Unless we rip off 3 wins and 3 draws to start the year, you probably are right. In our first 6 games, we don't lose and we rip off 3 wins and 3 draws or something like that. You're probably right. I'm not saying we're doing that. I'm just saying, you're probably right. Unless we go semi-St. Louis, By that, I mean 3 draws and 3 wins in 6 games. No losses. Then again, Toronto started the season last year with what? Only 2 losses in 8 games, and then it all proceeded to go to shit. I mean, most of them were draws, don't get me wrong, but our first 8 games weren't too bad. Our first 8 to 10 games, the results weren't too bad. It was just after that. After Easter, shit took a dive. Pretty much. It's after Easter, shit took a dive. Iran, ball cleared out, 9th minute. Doesn't like La Liga lightly banning Bellingham because of what he said about Greenwood. La Liga are fools. If they ban Bellingham for him saying what he said to Greenwood, which is pretty much undisputable facts at this point, even though it wasn't proven in a court of law, which is probably why. They're stupid. And La Liga deserves all the shit to rain down on them. That will rain down on them if they ban Bellingham for it. But then again, this is the same federation who tried to protect Rubiales until they couldn't. So are we shocked? Yeah, no. I'm not. I'm not shocked at all. Free kick here. Header. Or that was cleared. Good block. Oh, Japan can actually pick up that. Oh, foul? Yep. Foul, free kick. Yeah, La Liga's just... Toronto will improve. Under Herdman. Couldn't be worse. Well, I know that. Never said they wouldn't. Toronto will improve under John Herdman. You're right. Oh, I know that. I'd be shocked if we didn't. Oh, checking a possible penalty. Oh, no. No. A VAR check for a possible penalty. Probably against Japan. Well, it would be against Japan. That's Iran was in the box last. They wouldn't pull some back from that early. Oh, Lord. What did you do? I didn't see anything, is all I'm saying. I didn't see anything. I couldn't tell you. Okay, yeah. Oh, so it's complete, no penalty, good. I was like, what the hell? Good play. Playing forward is Japan. And straight to the back line of Iran. Oh, Lord. Maeda pressing. A pretty good press, but nothing there. 11-13. Let's look here. As I said the first day. Loss, draw, win, draw, loss, win, loss. Yeah, like the New York City game was like where Toronto started. Yeah, so yeah, as I said, after Easter. Yeah. The Philadelphia loss was kind of like the canary in the coal mine. They beat New York, and then after that. So yeah, pretty much, yeah, after like the first 10 games, that's when Toronto season got crappy. They got 2 wins. 1, 2. Six draws, 2 wins, and 2 losses before the New England game. That isn't that bad of a record. I mean, they still got points in, 80% of their matches. But that probably was cope. I mean, even at the time, that was probably cope. Bellingham was speaking the truth. La Liga, if they go down this road, it's going to be sad. Exactly. Shot over the bar. I agree with that. Like, La Liga should leave it alone. And then what if Greenwood wants to sue him for defamation? You can't do that because then that would just prove you're guilty. You have to prove you're innocent if you're being defamed. Yeah, I don't think he wants to go down that road. Besides, what if he was found liable and couldn't prove himself not guilty on the freaking slander trial? Then that opens things up for everything else. That's probably why La Liga wants to press the issue. Because he really can't. You'd be a legal idiot to pursue the issue, and you'd just be a PR idiot just to pursue the issue. But La Liga, I guess, can handle the bad PR. He can't. 14th minute. Cross in, blocked away. But, yeah. La Liga are damn fools. Because they're going to pull this shit, aren't they? And it's funny because the funny part about this is La Liga say they have lip readers. It was too expensive to use lip readers on trying to catch fans chanting racist chants at players. But they could use lip readers for this. So I guess they're cool with racism. That's another thing that came out in the wash with this. La Liga's cool with racism, even though they say they aren't. Because I guess it doesn't matter to them to use lip readers to ban fans who chant racist chants at players. But no, protecting a unsavory character is more your speed, isn't it? Yeah, it doesn't make no sense to me. But then again, yeah, doesn't really make any sense to me. "15th minute, 0-0. Yeah, no, it doesn't make any sense to me. No. Like, what's... But then again, La Liga and the Spanish Federation has a... unsavory characters. Throw in for Iran. Throw in for Iran. Throw in, headed away. Japan on the ball. Ooh. I'd say Bazan Suzuki. I'd say Japan are slightly the better team so far. They've made some stupid, sloppy plays, but they're the better team so far. If they were a little bit cleaner, they maybe could have scored a goal by now. I would say that. I think Japan are slightly better, but even then, yeah, I think Japan's slightly better team. Well, the Montreal Canadiens, way back in the day, Rocket Richard with a Richard rides. When Richard attacked another player with a stick, he got suspended by the league. Well, I mean, attacking a player with a stick is a different thing. Now, I don't know what was said, and I don't know. Oh, rides because Richard got suspended for attacking another player with a stick. But even then, like attacking a player with a stick in hockey, there's no good reason to do that. Like, even if they said some really nasty shit to you, just drop the gloves and fight them. You're still, there's no good reason to do that, even back in the day. That would be exactly what happens if Bellingham gets suspended. There'd be rats. Well, that makes sense. Because that would be a stupid suspension. And it feels like La Liga is also going after Madrid. Yeah, there probably would be riots, and I wouldn't blame them. But Rocket Richard, though? Like, I get what you mean. It was like the face of a team getting suspended, probably justly, but the fan base loses their head. But still, you're going to attack somebody with a stick. There's no good reason to do that. Like if you really, like, if somebody freaking chirped you that bad, drop the gloves and fight them. And back then, maybe you wouldn't have got 5 for fighting, but the stick, Japan playing forward, and that give and go absolutely was crap. Like, shot, and that'll be blocked away, and that'll be a goal kick for Barenvond. Like, I get the point you're trying to make, but still, I mean, that's kind of to me, that just doesn't seem to, Ritsu Dawn thinks that's a handball. Corner for. Fair enough. 20th minute. Now I got to look up that Richard Rides thing and why the hell he attacked a dude with a stick. Now you make me want to look that up. Like the full story. 20th minute. Playing forward. Tomiyasu. 20th minute. 0-0 between Japan and Iran. Nice play here. There's something. Crossing. Ito. Header! Past the post. Morita. Morita puts it past the post. Good header, though. Kubo. Takefusa Kubo. Corner. 2 corners for Japan to Iran, 0. Kubo. Kubo cross. Header. Ooh. Nothing there. Chips over the top. Header. Ah, Jesus. Japan, what are you doing? See, Japan that's offside anyway, but they're just way too sloppy. Like, Japan are sloppy. Man, Japan have been sloppy this whole tournament. I mean, I expect better. I expect better from Japan. I just do. Like, this is some 21st minute. Oh, Lord. Nah, I need to read this. 22nd minute. Huh. I'm honestly shocked. Huh. Summer Rae actually had the right take on the Roman Rock Cody thing. I thought you'd be a mark. Okay. Actually, that's the right take. I thought you'd be a total mark. Japan are going back to what they were before. See, this is like hockey. Speaking of hockey, the Zion Suzuki thing exactly reminds me of a hockey team who has a shaky goalie, who has really good players, really good skaters, who could score lots of goals. This is like, speaking of hockey, this is like a hockey team. You know how in hockey, and I know Rory does, and I know I do, but most of you don't. He can attest to this. In hockey, if you have a really shaky goalie, the great skaters can't focus on skating and scoring. So they're going to make mental mistakes, and that hurts that goalie who's already shaky. And trust me, I've seen enough of this because I'm a fan of the Toronto Maple Leafs. We know this. Especially in bigger games. I mean, hell, it just happened it's just been happening. Like, we just went through this with Samsonov. Now he's fixed himself. He came back and he's fixed himself. But like December, early January, Samsonov was doing this. He was shaky. And when he was on the ice, they couldn't trust him. Luckily, he took a break of absence. He came back, and he came back better. And he even got a shutout against Winnipeg. But Martin Jones at least was good at the time, and our main goalie, Joseph Woll, got hurt. So, yeah, the Leafs have had a goalkeeping problem. But my point being is this. Zion Suzuki is, right now, Ilya Samsonov. He's shaky. They don't trust him, which makes the rest of the team act shaky. They can't perform to the best of their ability because they're afraid that once the ball crosses into the final third, some dumb shit's going to happen. Also, what can attest to this is the own goal in the last game that Japan played. That it wasn't even Zion Suzuki's fault. He caught the ball, but he got it headed out of his own hands by his own striker, Ueda. See? because they don't trust him. You get my point now? I'm definitely going to have to say that during the RSR, especially with Japan. Well, if they lose or win, I could say it either way because they've been shaky anyway. But my point being, see, if you look at it, like he didn't even make the mistake there. He was forced into dropping the ball because his striker didn't trust him. Luckily, that didn't hurt them, but it was really stupid. So I guess it lies on Moriyasu for rolling with Zion Suzuki, but I guess, you know what? The more experience you get, the less shaky you'll be, and why not give him experience in a big continental tournament? He actually played well against Bahrain, I thought. And so far, he hasn't done no dumb stuff here. 25th minute throw-in. Let's see if I'm wrong. And that's different. And that's going to be cleared out by Maeda, but hey, that's a good run. Big up, Ron. How are you, man? I'm doing good. I'm doing good. Good morning to you. Japan's fraudulent like Miami. No. Let's not call Japan fraudulent like Miami. Miami is embarrassing right now. That's embarrassing. That is embarrassing. Japan is just, their goalkeeper's shaky, so the rest of the team is shaky. And that'll be a foul goal kick the other way. 26th minute. I'm just saying. It makes sense. Miami or worse, exactly. Japan, yeah, they're just shaky. Thanks to them not trusting their goalie. But the problem is that Moriyasu didn't call up anybody worth a damn to replace Suzuki if need be. He didn't call up Gonda, which I need to check if he's hurt. Thrown by Jahan Bash. Header. Zion Suzuki picks that one up. Good. It depends on how. It depends on how. Like, if it's Zion Suzuki doing some dumb stuff and they just couldn't come back because Iran's actually a good team and Iran just shuts them down, no. If it's Japan loses because they lose, I mean, they had such a good 2023. You can't call them fraudulent. But then again, Miami's in the Champs Cup because they won Leagues Cup. And I guess it's what have you done for me lately? Richard fought a player, but he also injured a ref. Oh. Wait, are you telling me he attacked the ref with a stick? Here's a chance shot. Is it going to go into the net? It's a goal. Goal for Japan. Morita. 1-0. Hey, if it goes in, it goes in, and it went in. 1-0 Japan. Irimasa Morita. Hey, it went in. That's all I got to say. Irimasa Morita. Goal. 28th minute. A deflection. Bounds into the goal. I mean, Baron Vaughn could have saved that. I'm surprised he didn't, but Morita got his way through, deked his way past some defenders, took the shot, and it bounced off his leg and in. Now, that's on you, buddy. That's on you. Speaking of shaky goalkeepers, that's on you. It finally swings Japan's way for once in this tournament. Baron Vaughn, it bounced off his leg and into the net. Man, I got to feel bad for him, but you know what? Off his cleat and into the net. And a goal for Irimasa Morita because it was going in anyway. It was on the path anyway. I'll take it. That was bad goalkeeping. Yeah, he was way off his line, but I've never seen that bad of a hop off of a foot save. I mean, you know what? I mean, that's kind of freaky. I mean, yeah, it's bad goalkeeping, but it's freaky. I mean, yeah, he's way off his line, but the shot is so low that maybe if he was a little bit more on his line, he hits that in his chest and it doesn't bounce over him. But even then, I've never seen a foot save bounce like that. Like off the bottom of a cleat or a boot, up over your head and chips you. I've never seen that before. That is how crazy that was. I mean, yeah, that's on Baron Vaughn. Yeah, for sure. But I mean, that was freaky, though. Are we really going to say? That was freaky. That could happen to you, sure, but that's like out of nowhere. Yeah, if he was a little bit more on his line, he probably saved that with his chest or his hands. And that's no goal. That's how low the shot was. He chose to just slide straight at it, but who would have thought? Normally, physics says, it dictates that it's going to go the way your foot's going. Not off the top of your foot and over your head. I guess I only have a rudimentary understanding of physics, by the way. I never took a physics class, but I've learned a little bit of physics things by myself because that's just what I do. I like to learn things on my own time. So if I run into that hole, there you go. But you would think, theoretically, if you're going to slide at the ball with your foot at a low angle, it's not going to bounce off your boot and over your head. Yeah, it's bad goalkeeping, but it's also freaky as all hell. But that's the first bit of luck that's bounced Japan's way in this whole tournament. So you know what? I'm just glad it bounced Japan's way, because you would think if that's going to happen, it was going to happen to Zion Suzuki. If they win this tournament with Zion Suzuki being as shaky as he is, well, hopefully he learns by the World Cup. Hopefully by the World Cup, he isn't that shaky. That's all I'm going to say. People like the show. Yeah, like it up. Let's go, let's go. It is 5:30 in the morning, but it's 6 o'clock in the morning, but I'm not surprised. But yeah, like it up. Let's go, let's go. Nice play. Run it. Let's go. Good. So what Richard did, he attacked the player with a stick. He punched a ref a couple of times, got him injured. That was old-time hockey. I don't know what Richard was doing. I guarantee you the suspension was probably more for punching the ref, because even back then you still couldn't do that. And now you'd probably be raked over the coals for that. But that's in any sport, frankly. You could barely talk about the refs. You want to punch one? Morita with another shot. Yeah, no. If you go and punch a ref, that's just... Nowadays, you'd be raked over the coals. You'd probably be banned from the league. Rafi Torres would be shocked about the length of suspension you would get for punching a ref nowadays. And only person who gets that joke is me and Rory, but okay. Look up, if you don't know, look up Rafi Torres NHL player safety video. And watch the latest one. There's like 5 of them. But there's like 5 of them. But just watch the latest one. Or just watch all of them, because, it's Brendan Shanahan. And that was back when Brendan Shanahan was the director of player safety, before he was the president of the Leafs. Man, I remember those days when Brendan Shanahan was doing suspension videos. And then he ended up being the president of my hockey team. Trust me, that came out of left field when it happened. Shanahan was a meme, and then he was the president of my team, hockey-wise. That was weird. That was whiplash. I'm like, I knew he was a good player, but those player safety videos were meme worthy. The fact that he was doing them was meme worthy. Hell, they made fun of it at the NHL Awards in 2013 with Will Arnett parroting it, which just exactly told you. He did a pretty good Shanahan, though. Yeah. 34th minute. You know, but I wish they still did those player safety videos, even with just the voiceover, because they did that for a couple of years and they stopped getting views on it. See, Shanahan made those. They kept doing it a couple of years after Shanahan became president of the Leafs and just did it with a voiceover. Then they stopped doing it. And that's when the wheel of player safety became a thing. About the time where, well, honestly, it was about the time where Nazem Kadri got a bullshit suspension for during that second time he got suspended in the playoffs against the Bruins, which is why we lost the series. Like 3 straight years, Nazem Kadri did some dumb shit to get suspended in the playoffs. 3 years straight. 2 for the Leafs, 1 for the Avs against the Blues. Now, okay, I wouldn't. The first 2, I agree, were kind of harsh. I mean, the third one, though, when he was on the Avs against the Blues, and it's not just because I'm a Blues fan, second, that hit was suspendable. I mean, that hit was suspendable. I mean, that was open ice, helmet, head-to-head, open ice. Nah, he should have got suspended for that. Like, I like defending Nazem Kadri, but it's not because I'm a Blues fan, second, but that third hit, that third suspension, when he was with the Avs against the Blues, that was just open ice. No. Head-to-head. I mean, he was headhunting there. I mean, I just knew he was going to get freaking raked over the coals because of the other 2. And that one was actually suspendable. And he did. 37th minute. But to do that when you've already had 2 previous playoff suspensions is brain dead. It's brain dead. It's like Brad Marchand even isn't that stupid. Like Brad Marchand's an asshole, but he knows not to do that. Well, normally Brad Marchand is an asshole, but he ain't gonna do that. 1-0, 37th minute. Normally, he just gets out of the... Well, he does some dirty stuff, and he gets out of the freaking huddle or the powwow and, you know, lets the goon take care of it. Normally, Zdeno Chara, but since he's been gone, you know... who's the goon on Boston now? Then again, yeah, I have to say, yeah, Marchand's pretty calmed down since... Maybe because he doesn't have a 7-foot giant backing him up. Maybe that's why. Yeah, that makes sense. Makes sense. 38th minute. That's enough about hockey, though. Yeah, can't you tell hockey's like my 1B favorite sport? Oh, you'll find out when the Leafs are in the playoffs. You'll find out. If you don't know by now, you'll find out when the Leafs are in the playoffs. Or the fact that I would have started this season with a World Juniors final if Canada didn't blow it. Then again, I started the season with a Leafs game, but that was like the least best thing. Look how bad my January numbers were besides the Miami videos. Trust me, I needed to start the season that quickly. Shot past the post. Trust me, that Leafs video was probably smart to do that instead of waiting for the NFL playoffs. Trust me, smart. Even if it was just a regular old Leafs game, regular season, it was smart. Hey, at least they won that one, though. It was against the worst team in the league. I mean, yeah, San Jose won their last game, didn't they? Good for them. 39th minute, 1-0 Japan. Japan leading 1-0. Zan Suzuki with a goal kick, 5 minutes to the second, 5 minutes to halftime, plus stoppage time. But Japan has the lead right now. Maguire can prove himself in Europe. Yep. But Winvo is probably freaking distraught. They lost their best player before CONCACAF Champions Cup. Oh, and by the way, they played the second group. Oh, yeah, they do. They played the second group of the preliminary round. They might have time to get a striker in. They might, which is Luis Muriel. They might have time to get a striker in, but Duncan Maguire was like the 5th best striker in MLS last year. Who's to say this guy is? Who's to say this new guy is? Orlando made a mistake. Well, one, it seems like that deal is like very iffy. It's not like, I mean, of course, every deal is iffy before you get to like the signings, but sometimes you can feel rumors that make a lot of sense, or I wouldn't say make a lot of sense, but seem like they're closer to done, or they're like a lot more concrete. Luis Muriel doesn't seem like one of those. From what I can hear, from what I hear, no, it doesn't seem like one of those that is concrete. Like it could happen, it may not happen, it may happen. '41st minute. But again, 1-0 Japan. '42nd minute. '42nd minute. Still 1-0. Shot. Oh, Azmoun couldn't get the touch. Good cross. Maybe a little bit of a deflection may have just helped Japan there, but Azmoun went ass over tea kettle trying to get a foot to that one. Hey, I mean, that's what you got to do for a cup. I'm not going to lie. I respect it. Went ass over tea kettle to get to it and didn't get to it, but you know. Then again, Cruz Azul's good right now. 3-1 over Querétaro. Is Cruz Azul back? I'm saying they're back. This freaking quick rebuild project they have with freaking South Americans is working. Might I say. It's working. Puebla 3-2 over Mazatlan. Oh, yeah, Fubar scored. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, at least Mazatlan lost. 44th minute. 1-0 Japan. One more minute. One and a half more minutes for halftime. Cruz Azul might be decent. They got a new coach with new ideas. Exactly. Those new ideas might make them better than what they were. And we thought freaking Reynoso was the guy. Yeah, he may have broke the drought, but Reynoso wasn't him. But this new guy, though. They may have found him. They may have found the guy. Shot. Header. Oh, Lord. He cleared it back into traffic. Oh, damn it. Header. Nothing there. There's no foul there. Stop begging. There's no foul there. It's out for a goal kick for Zion Suzuki. Asmoon is begging for a foul. I didn't see it. He spun out on his own. Like, dude. Like, no, you spun out on your own. Dude, you spun out on your own. There's no foul there. You went down on your own. I swear, if they look at this on VAR, I'm gonna freaking scream. Goal kick. Zion Suzuki to take the kick. Good. He got it off before they could check it. 45th minute. Let's see how much stoppage time. 3 minutes. 3 minutes. Can Japan take a lead to the half? Be nice if they could. This is the first they blanked somebody and made no mistakes before for the whole half? Huh. Shit, maybe they will. And I was worried. 30 seconds in. Hit that like button, gets one going. Japan playing forward with 2 minutes left before the half. They're at the 46th minute to 48. They will play to 48, maybe a little bit over. But Japan, they've had the better half. They've got the goal. They're defending pretty well. No crazy, dumb stuff has happened yet. Iran, they don't have that final ball, which is a good news. Japan, Morita scores off of a pretty wild goal. Takes a shot, low shot, goes off the foot of Baron Vons and over his head and into the net. But hey, you know what? If it counts, it counts. Baron Vons, if it counts, it counts. Please tell me it's still, yeah, but it's still Morita because it was going on net. So yeah, it's still Morita. 2 minutes in, Iran playing with the ball in the final minute of stoppage time. 47 minutes. 1-0 Japan. Japan's been the better team. I'm happy with this. Rafi Torres is the most dirtiest player in NHL history, probably #1. Yeah. Then Tom Wilson. Then Brad Marchand. Those are the top 3. You could go, no, I think that's about right. You could probably put an older player in there, but no, I think that's about right. Even if I didn't live in this era, I'd probably say the same thing. 240. Eight seconds. 5 seconds. Plays down into the 90, not the 93rd, the 48th minute. And it's halftime. Japan has a 1-0 lead at the half. 45 minutes away from a semifinal against Qatar or Uzbekistan for Japan if this holds. 1-0 at the half. Morita with a goal in the 28th minute. Makes it 1-0. Pops it over the keeper's head with a little bit of assistance from the keeper's boot. The top of the keeper's boot. But, and some bad physics. Some FIFA level physics. But in the end, still gets the goal. 1-0 Japan. Take a short break at the half. Talk about the stats. Get this one going. Sit tight. Hit that like button. 1-0 Japan. I agree, but they are the better team. Sit tight. I'll be back. We're back. I agree. NWSL's making some good signings. I gotta say. They're trying to make a move to be back to be the biggest women's league. Bay FC is making some good signings. But NWSL is making some moves. They're trying to stay that biggest women's league in the world. Stats at the half are as follows. 41% possession to 59% possession. 7 shots to 4. 1 shot on goal to 1. 135 accurate passes. 76% to 212. 84%. 8 fouls to 6. 0 corners to 2. 7 shots to 4. 1 shot on goal to 1. 178 passes to 251. 76% pass accuracy to 84. 135 accurate passes to 212. 8 throws to 9. 1 offside to 1. 0 yellow cards to 1. 0 red cards to 0. 1-0 Japan at the half. Playing pretty well. So far, Japan's the better team. They do have less shots, but they have more possession. They have more passes. They have better quality of shots. They got a goal. Iran, they don't have that final ball, in my opinion. Iran just doesn't have the final ball today. Luck's not on their side because of that, how the goal went in, per se. But for me, I think Japan are just the better team today. They want it more, and I think that Bahrain game was something they needed to get more connected and look better, so to speak. So, as it is, I would say for Japan, they've been the better side. They've played as the better side. They're just the better team. As time goes on, they look like the better team, and I think they will keep looking like the better team. Japan are the better team in this game, and as of now, I think it looks exactly the way I wouldn't say – I would – yeah, you know what? The way you expected it. But Japan doing very well. Hopefully they can keep this going into the second half because I'd be mad if – well, a lot of people would be mad if they didn't, but you know what I'm saying. 45 minutes down, 45 to go. And we'll wait for the second half to start. But I'm feeling good about Japan, and I can't believe that Jurgen Klinsmann's South Korea is in a Asian Cup final. I really can't. Like, Jurgen Klinsmann is somehow getting the best out of the South Korean team, and there's no South Korean Germans to speak of. What, you think I wasn't going to make a joke about Jurgen Klinsmann's German Americans? He deserves it. Because I just watched, you know what? The only reason I say it is I won't lie. I was watching the Kicking It episode with Landon Donovan before this because that was on Golasso. And it was when Landon Donovan was talking about the U.S. players who didn't give a crap about the national team, but he cares. He was talking about Klinsmann's German Americans. Oh, he'll go looking, though. Oh, you're going to go looking for some... Oh, you're going to go looking for some Koreans, Germans, South Korean Germans. You know he will. I don't know if he could find them. Oh, but he'll go looking. Even if this South Korean team is to win Asian Cup or even get to the final, he'll go looking. He'll go looking. Trust me. Some of the stupidest stuff I've ever seen. LeBlanc is cooking. Yeah, I have to agree. Marie Mueller from Freiburg, left back. It's a good sign. And they also, the Thorns just got Jesse Fleming too, right? But the Thorns are looking pretty good right now. But yeah, I mean, the Thorns are making some good moves. Waiting for the second half to start here. Japan leading 1-0 at the half. Let's hope they keep this rolling. Second half. Qatar, Uzbekistan, of course, is the final quarterfinal. And the winner of that game will play Japan or Iran. As it stands, it looks like they'll play Japan. Hopefully that keeps going. Ned is cooking, but slowly. Interested to see what striker we're going to go after. You know, I think... Well, I don't know what striker you're going to go after. I don't know. But I'm sure it's a good player. I'm sure it's a really good striker. You know? I would think so, at least. But I like what the Timbers are doing. Second half about to start soon. But again, Timbers are taking their time on this one. Honestly, we should. It's in the works, though. Yeah, I mean, the striker is probably what you want to take your most time on. And, I mean, you kind of have time considering the MLS window is so long. Second of all, MLS really doesn't matter until the summer. Like, you could probably get away with sort of kicking the can down the road until July, June, July. And by the way, even if you can't get it done in March, you still got July. As long as they're in by Leagues Cup, you'll probably be fine. Now, question is... Now, the question is when or where. Now, I mean, there's only about, 10 games? Maybe kicking the can down the road that far is a little bit crazy, but you know what? About 10, 12 games after Leagues Cup, depending. But if you get them in before Leagues Cup, at least you could try to win the Leagues Cup, and then there you go. Halftime is over. Teams are walking out, and It's about time to get it going. Second half about to start. Japan has the 1-0 lead. Let's see what happens in the next 45. Japan, can they hold on for the next 45 to make sure they get to the semifinal to face either Qatar or Uzbekistan? Which, I don't know which one I'd rather have. Like with the Japan team, I don't know which one I'd rather have. But if they beat Iran, they could beat either. That's the good news. If Japan wins this, they could beat either. And honestly, they could beat South Korea or Jordan. They could beat either. Really, if they win this, they're probably the best team left. I mean, they were the best team going into the tournament, but the way they were shaky made me question. And we've kicked off the second half. But now that we have, of course, Tottenham's beating Everton 1-0. Good. Go down. Really, that game's already started? 6:30 in the morning. Huh. It's the early game. I got it. 4th minute. 1-0 Tottenham. Still 18th. Header away. Burnley is only 6 points under Everton. Luton plays today at 9 against Newcastle, which we'll see what happens. Here's a corner for Iran. 46th minute. Cross in. Header. Maeda clears. Dawn gets it cleared. That'll be a free kick. But hey, as long as Everton loses, Luton would still be out of the relegation zone by the end of the day. It's good news. 47th minute. Plays down. That'll be free kick for Iran. Yellow card for Ueda. Goes over, and they get a yellow card. 47th. Yeah, I mean, he put a knee into the back of his head. Yeah, that would make sense. Or at least try to. That would make sense. The 6 is Jordan, South Korea. th minute, 1-0 Japan. Cleared by Tomiyasu. Throw in for Iran. 49th minute. Iran's definitely started the second half a lot better. I could say that much. Their second half start has been way better. Throw in. Header. Cleared. Good. About still in the final third, though, just at the edge of it. That's out for a goal kick for Suzuki. Tomiyasu with a goal kick. Oh, Lord, they're playing it around the back. Luckily, that didn't go bad. I felt like it was about to. Dawn, good pass, and he gives it away. Right to an onrushing Azmoun. Shot, blocked. Suzuki thinks that's offside. I mean, slightly, but it didn't go in anyway, so. Play's blown dead for offside. Suzuki got a touch to it. I think it was barely offside, but it doesn't matter. They didn't score a goal. I mean, I guess it kind of matters, but 50th minute, 1-0. Man, Japan's playing with their food. Like, you have the 1-0 lead, and you're just letting them breathe. Not smart. Playing forward. Wait, a header over the bar. Ooh. Not good. Could have been 2. Header over the bar. Could have been good, but no. Not good enough. Not good enough. 2-0. Or not 2-0. It could have been if he just dropped it a little bit lower. But Ueda, header over the bar. Would have been good to see him score again. Especially as his 3rd game in a row. Yeah, because he scored against Indonesia as well. He's scoring a lot of goals in this tournament. That's the good news. Hell, he even scored an own goal. Good memory. Saw Fernandez brothers' stats. They're very good. Argentine 1st Division. Nice. It's going to go out for a goal kick for Berenvand. The 52nd minute. Japan still with a 1-0 lead. Good header, but defensive play that's out for a Japanese throw, you would think. Japan throw, you would think. Good throw. Tomiyasu. Brian Fernandez found a club. Hope it works out for him. I hope it does too. Plays over the top and straight to the keeper. Did he shave off half his eyebrow? Shot past the post. Either he shaved off half his eyebrow or he bleached half of it and he only did one of them. God, Lord, what would you... Now, I think I know why this team is shaky, besides the keeper. Stupid decisions. Why would you do that? I may have been the only one to pick that up, but if I was, fine. Suzuki, kick the damn ball, man. Just kick it. Off the face. Ueda, good play. Ooh, that's a free kick? Oh, Luis Palma scored for Celtic. Hondureno, Luis Palma. Goal de Celtic, 1-0. Just so you know. We got to show love to CONCACAF while we're on here, I guess. We got a CONCACAF goal over the wire while we're watching this game. So we got to call it out. Luis Palma for Celtic. I wonder if they'll talk about that on Football Americas. Probably not. 1-1. Wow, 1-1. Shot! Goal! It's 1-1 Iran! Goal! Mohebi. Mohamed Mohebi scores. He gets in behind and puts it away. 1-1. 55th minute. Takes the ball played forward. He's onside. He runs past the defense. He runs past Itakura. And he's onside as the ball was played, and he pops it in there. Good goal. I mean, that was a good goal. I wouldn't blame that as a mistake. That's a goal. 55th minute. (1-1). Iran has the 1-1 goal. 1-1. Draw. Center of the box, Azmoun assists him. And Japan does some dumb shit. So you can't let him keep breathing. I said it. They let him keep breathing, and guess what? 55th minute, 1-1. Now Japan has the time to get the second goal, but if not, we're going to go to extra time. And I really wouldn't like that. I'm not going to lie. 56th minute. Let's hope. Free kick for Japan. 1-1 in the 56th minute. Kubo won the free kick. And he's also going to take it. 56th minute, 1-1. Kubo. 1-1 free kick. See what he gets out of this. Takefusa Kubo. Shot over the top. Header. Japan. Heads away. Kubo. Or bounces over the head of Ito. Endo. Ito. Ooh, no. 57th minute. Good play, but Dawn can't get the touch to it. Iran's starting to take the momentum here. They got the goal in the 55th minute. Good play, too. Japan was a little bit discombobulated, and they took advantage. And Iran was starting to gain the momentum. They played the second half has been mostly Iran anyway. This whole game. Not this whole game, but this whole first half. The second half has been Iran. Since the game restarted, it's been Iran's game. Japan's been the second best since the game restarted. Hopefully that goal snaps them back into it and makes them play better. And that's a bad giveaway. Dawn with a bad pass. Throw for Japan. Bad pass by Dawn. Ritsu Dawn with a bad pass. And he has the ball. Morita. 58th minute. Kubo, and he gives it away. Jesus. 59th minute. Heads on. Japan is struggling a bit right now. I mean, they've been struggling a lot in this tournament, but it's one more Japan struggle bus moments. Playing forward, Maeda back. And Iran's pressing hard right now. I mean, just look at the way they're pressing. Like, they're pressing like the freaking, like it's dead or alive right now, which it is pretty much. I mean, gone. Oh, Lord. And that ball does not get anywhere near a Japanese player. Free kick for Japan? Or throw in? '59th minute. Bad giveaway. Jesus. This shows how far Canada's fallen since the World Cup. Japan blasted us, and Iran was mediocre at the World Cup. Well, Japan's been pretty, I wouldn't say trash in this tournament, but they've been sloppy. And they don't believe in their goalkeeper either. So, it's one of those things. But yeah, Iran, I think they've gotten better since the World Cup, that's for sure. Japan got better after the World Cup, got even better, but now they're not playing like it. 60th minute. It's wild, I gotta say. But yeah, Canada's fallen. That I don't disagree with. Funny, because we beat Japan before the World Cup. 2-1 and a last-minute penalty, which, I mean, you could say that penalty, I wouldn't say shouldn't have happened, but it was like how Richie Larea drew a penalty against New York late on. He drew the damn thing. Free kick for Japan. But yeah, I mean, Japan, I expected better throughout this tournament. They have not been playing like the Japan I expected to see. I can tell you that much. 61st minute. Ito. Back. 61st minute. Header. Maeda goes down. Daizen Maeda goes down. Corner for Japan in the 62nd minute. Kubo. Here's the corner. Kubo swings it in. Header. Dawn can't get the touch. That'll be long back to Zion Suzuki, who's way out of his box. Don't give away this ball at midfield. I swear to God, if you do, and you play back to Suzuki. Yeah, that's, well, at least he can't get chipped from there, I think. What if he passed it straight to an Iranian player? Well, yeah, then I guess he could get chipped from there. But he's not that stupid, is he? No, he's not. '63rd minute. 1-1. I feel like it's more likely this goes to extra time than finishes in 90. But if it finishes in 90, I bet Japan lost it. Over the top. Azmoun. He's on. Shot. Goal. 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 Sodor Azmoun. And he's offside. He's called offside. Oh. He's called offside. I mean, I don't know. I mean, as the ball was played, I mean, slightly maybe. I could see this being overturned to a goal. I hope it's not, but, you know, let's see what the ball text says. because the ball tech doesn't lie, and they have it here. But I could see it calling him onside. This won't take long. Referee. And they play on. No goal. No goal. Japan gets saved. Slightly on. I thought he could have been slightly onside. Japan got saved. I'm going to be honest. Japan got saved there. Sardar Azmoun gets called offside, and you know what? And this is probably ball don't lie right here. Tomiyasu clears. Oh, thank God that wasn't ball don't lie. That would have been worse. Japan is about to blow this damn game. I don't care if they got away with that one. They're about to blow this game. Pitsudon can't run onto the ball. Japan got lucky with that. I agree. I think they even if he was offside, it wasn't. I mean, the ball tech said offside. So I'm sure they told the ref what the ball tech said. Like the chip said. Plays on. Morita. Morita. What the hell? Plays it right to the keeper. Oh, my God. Maeda played it in. Hits the defender. Goes back to Morita. He takes the shot. Pretty much couldn't do anything else but hit it at the keeper. And they lost the second ball. That's out for a throw for Iran. 66th minute. That defense with Japan was terrible. Yeah, in both cases. Even the chance that was right after it was terrible. Yeah. And honestly, the first goal for Iran was terrible. Like, it was terrible in all three cases. He was offside by millimeters, by an arm. By an arm, Azmoun was offside. Huh. Daizen Maeda and Takefusa Kubo are off for Japan. For Mitoma Kaoru, Mitoma, and Takumi Minamino. I hope this works. 66th minute. Header, side netting. Side netting. I'm like, damn, did that go in? Side netting. 66th minute. That header. Clean header. Clean header for Moebi, who already got the first goal. And he puts it into the side netting. Man, Japan, you're getting caught lacking. What are you doing? What are you doing? They're going to get caught lacking right now, I swear. Japan, what are you doing? What are you doing? Lord have mercy in heaven. Oh. Oh, no. Shot. Save. Saved by Zion Suzuki. He gets back into place. Offside. They bring up the flag. 67th minute. Yeah, that one was offside for sure. That one was offside for sure. See, 67th minute of 90. Does Japan get a second goal or Iran get a second goal before 90 minutes? I say, if it is, it's Iran. Japan's best chance is penalties at this point. That was the best save I've seen from Zion Suzuki. Well, yeah, I would agree with that. Like, yeah, that was actually a hard save to make. I mean, most of his saves have been easy saves. Bad giveaway. Japan wins the second ball. Hey, that's the first time they've done that all day. First time they won a second ball all day. I can't believe it. Japan plays forward. And Mitoma loses it. Pick up the damn ball and play it, play it, play it, play it. Oh, hell. Bad giveaway. Go, Itakura. Go, 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 go. Ooh, bad giveaway. Man, Japan, they're overcooking these passes. They're desperate. Free kick for Japan? Huh. Man, Japan's desperate. I mean, you can just tell. Man, you could just tell how desperate they are. They are overcooking these passes. Like it's overcooked. It's not raw. It's overcooked. Like they are overcooking these passes. Like it's some. This is something. They're desperate and they're tied. They're tied. They feel like the quicker they end this, the better. You could just tell. The body language is horrible. Like, their body language is absolutely horrible. You could tell. Like, they think they're cooked. Like, the longer this goes, they think they're cooked. Like, you could just tell. If they don't get this within 90, they think they're cooked. 70th minute. Like, you could tell. The body language on Japan and the way they're passing the ball, they just feel like they're cooked, and they know it. Especially if this goes 120 or penalties. They feel like they're cooked. And you know what? I don't disagree. Oh, damn, the Luis Palma goal got taken away for Celtics. Saved by Zion Suzuki. It's a goal kick. Suzuki got the ball before it went out, and Osmoon pushed him, so that should be a goal kick, my friend. Not a foul, not a corner. That's a goal kick. It is a goal kick. Good. 70th minute. Itakura. Australia choked yesterday. I saw the end of the game. I saw. 70th minute. Plays forward. Good. Oh, Lord, he played it. Free kick for Iran. 71st minute. South Korea were lucky. You can't tell me otherwise. But yeah, how else would a Jurgen Klinsmann-led team win? Luck. That's how. It ain't tactics. I can tell you that much. We're dealing with Jurgen Klinsmann here. Of course it ain't the tactics. Header, nothing there. Cross, header, side, past the post. Goal kick for Japan. You know what? The more I see this game, the more I think Qatar or Uzbekistan could beat Japan if they somehow make it through. Man, I was so freaking high after halftime. And happiness, you know what I mean. I was on my high horse, you know what I mean. Itakura. Oh, Lord. Bad giveaway. Get the ball out. Damn it. Ritsu Dawn, take him off. Take him off. Free kick for Iran. Oh, Lord. See how desperate they are? This is a disaster. Like, Iran's going to score a goal. They're going to score a goal before 90 minutes, and Japan ain't going to score nothing. Japan are desperate. They're so desperate, they're going to destroy themselves. This is bad. You go get one goal, you give one up, and Iran's played a better second half. Like this, the first half was mostly Japan. Second half's been all Iran. Japan they've given up. Mentally, they've given up. Like, I don't care what you say. They've mentally given up. Like, they think they're cooked. They think they are cooked. Like, you can't tell me otherwise. The way they've been playing in this half. They think they're cooked. They got cooked. They got cooked. Clear the ball out. Well, at least it got out of the final third. They got their ass cooked. Got their ass cooked. They got cooked. They got cooked. This is mostly Japan's best team, yes. Playing forward. That'll be a throw-in for Japan. Are they even using their best players? Yes. They're using Mitoma. They're using Minamino. They're using Don. They're using most of their best players. I wouldn't say it's an A+ team, but it's A-. Like, I don't... Zion Suzuki definitely makes sure there's a minus there. But it's not a... It's one of their... It's their team. It's not like they're using a B or C team. They're using their best team. Give or take a couple of pieces here and there. But, like, it's so... I wouldn't say they've skimped on quality. You know what I'm saying? They haven't skimped on quality. 75th minute. Japan, favorites to win the tournament. They're going to go the way of Morocco, aren't they? Jesus H. Christ. 75th minute. What are we doing here? Well, at least I'd have Saturday. Well, I'd have that Friday before the Super Bowl off. I know that much. Japan were to lose. And I know it now. Feels like Canada in the World Juniors. Free kick. '76th minute. Free kick here for Iran. 76th minute. Free kick. Over the top. Header. Zion Suzuki catches it. Thank God. I was like, oh no. Nice play. It stays in. It stays in for Japan. Nope, they're going to call it. Nope. Off. It was out. It was out. Turns out it was out. This time the ball going out didn't turn their way. And Spain fans are screaming in agony. And Spanish fans are screaming in agony that wasn't them at the World Cup. That they didn't make the right call at the World Cup because that ball was way over the line. Mm-hmm. Remember? 78th minute. Head on. Head on. Apply directly to the forehead. Head on. Apply directly to the forehead. Head on. Apply directly to the forehead. 78th minute. Cleared. Oh, Lord. Head on. If y'all didn't watch Local on the 8s back in like 2008, 2009, they play that commercial every single time there was a Local on the 8s. It was crazy. 78th minute. I mean, or if you just watch daytime TV at that point. But 78th minute. Throw in. Jahan Bashk. That's out. Spurs just got ripped off. Everton out of corner. The goalie was pushed behind the goal line. Another player scored. VAR could be useless. Well, we knew that. 79th minute. We knew VAR was useless. I don't know. Setting you adrift. 79th minute. Girault's corner. Huh. Well, there you go. Everton tied it up. '79th minute. Corner for Iran. 10 minutes before 90 minutes. Looks like extra time is what we're leading to if Japan doesn't do some dumb stuff. Or if Japan somehow scores. I'd say it's more likely they do some dumb stuff. Because Maeda's bald. Besides, he got pulled. He's bald. There could be bald Japanese people. Daizen Maeda's an answer to that question. Shot blocked away. Ooh. And just clear it out because that's a smart decision in this case. Smart decision in this case. 80th minute. Jitsu Dawn plays it out. 10 minutes to go. Don't tell me there was a frickin' handball. Remember when Livakovic stood his ground and the Argentine ran through him and got a penalty shot? Yeah, I remember that. That was a bad call. Like, I don't know. I mean, the more I think about it, yeah, that was a bad call. May not have said it at the time, but I should have. Ooh, maybe, but they played ahead. Yeah, this ref is making some bad decisions in favor of Japan, which, well, if I wasn't a Japanese fan, I would hate. But yeah, I mean, even I can tell this referee's made some decisions in favor of Japan that shouldn't have been made in favor of them. But you know what? We'll see what happens if they get taken down in the box late. Let's just wait. Hey, maybe that's how Japan scores their second goal. They get taken down in the box late. It's a soft penalty, and they give the penalty, and Japan scores the penalty and wins. Maybe. Cross in. Blocked away. Morita. Cross. Plays down. Saved. Yeah, that's true. Goal kick. I don't know why the referee said it is a drop ball. 83rd minute. Richarlison scored again. Good. Go down, Everton. Go down. 83rd minute. 83rd minute. Ooh. Gets through. Cross. Cleared. Not far enough. Saved by Zion Suzuki. Actually, that was a good save. Actually made a good save. Good job. I didn't know he would do that. He made a good save. Maybe he's getting a bit more comfortable. Luckily, it might not be a little too late. It's out for a throw-in for Iran. 84th minute. Throw in for Iran. 84th minute. Throws. Header caught. He kept it over the line. Smart. Good, kept over the line. Goal kick for Suzuki. Man, he made a good save, though. He has been Japan's best player so far. No. In this game. He's made some good saves, but no. I would say Morita, because he scored the goal. I mean, Zion Suzuki hasn't done anything stupid yet. At least anything completely stupid. But yeah, I mean, Morita, because he scored the goal. I mean, I guess Zion Suzuki might just be the third star. If we're going to go do stars of the game, yeah, he'd be like the third star. Which isn't bad, per se. If we do it hockey style, 3 stars of the game, yeah, he'd be in there. He's not the best player, but he'd be in the 3 stars. That'd actually be genius. Japanese should put a sumo wrestler in net. That would actually be genius. Wonder what Akibono's doing. That's actually a genius idea. But then again, you could just say, like in America, they should put a defensive tackle in net. Because there's some beefy guys. Defensive tackles. Or offensive tackles. Or centers. Or anything on the offensive line in gridiron football. Because they're beefy guys. 86th minute. Over the top. Azmoun. Empty net. Oh, Lord. Shot. They'll be past the post. Notice how in England fans show up on time, unlike in BMO. Yep, they do not show up on time at BMO, which is sad. No, he got the ball. No, he got the ball. Oh, no. Is it going to be a late penalty against Japan? No, he got the ball. I mean, what was he supposed to do? I wouldn't like the call if this is a penalty. I don't like. No. He got the ball. He got the ball. He got the ball. I don't like the call. Like, Azmoun's selling this like a freaking gunshot, which might just sell it, but I don't think it's a foul. Corner. Looks like it's going to be a corner. 87th minute. Japan might just have shot themselves in the foot, which I wouldn't say they have shot themselves in the foot. It will be a corner. Okay. Yeah, I think that's the right call. I think that is the right call. 88th minute. Corner. Right call. 88th minute. Cross in. Header. Cleared. That'll be a throw-in for Iran. Cross in, header. Here's a chance. Shot, chipped, brought down, goal kick, 88th minute. Two minutes plus stoppage time. And then probably, at least right now, it looks like extra time. That could change. Goal kick for Suzuki. Can Japan build something out of this horrible half? Because this half has been horrible for them. No offensive play. They are desperate, and they are pacing. Like they are nervous. Like they feel like they're screwed. The longer this goes, they feel like they're screwed. And, well, they've not settled down. There's a chance. Oh, no. Advantage, no advantage. 2 players down for Japan. 89th minute. They've only made 2 subs, too, which is just crazy. 89th minute. Here's a chance. Cross. Oh. Oh, okay, got cleared. No. 90th minute. '89th minute. Hmm. 90th minute. 1-1. Japan is desperate, and they're not even losing. That's the worst part. Like, they're tied, and it feels like they're losing by 3. Stoppage time over the bar. Like, I just don't get it. Stoppage time, 5 seconds in. How much stoppage time? 4 minutes. 4 minutes between game over or extra time. If either team scores, it's over. If not, we go extra time. I feel like if they don't score, we're going, well, I don't know if we're going to go to penalties. That I won't call. But I will tell you this. I do not like this one bit. Plays out, throw in for Japan. Can Japan get a late winner? Or can Iran? Preferably, I'm rooting for just a winner at this point. But and Iran's already won a penalty shootout. Japan, they haven't had to do one yet. I mean, it was only one knockout stage game, but you know what I mean. Iran's already went through this drill before in this tournament. Japan has not. Mitoma plays forward. Ooh. 2 minutes through stoppage time. Well, a minute and a half. They have 2.5 minutes left. Getting closer to 2. Throw in for Iran. Playing forward is Iran. That's actually a good pickup by Godos. That's out for a throw for Iran. Man, Japan is freaking horrible. My God. Throw in. 1 minute 30 to go. Throw in, header, cleared. It's going to be cleared straight to Iran. Header. Oh, no. Here's a chance. Penalty! 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 A last-second penalty for Iran. Zion Suzuki gives up the penalty. Oh, Lord have mercy. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. And there, brought down, no handball, and all Itakura could do is take out the leg. Sweep the leg, Johnny. But it gets you a penalty against. Ko Itakura goes full Cobra Kai because he sweeps the leg. And it's a penalty against. And if Iran scores, they win the game. If they miss, we go to extra time. There's nothing to check. That's a pen. There's nothing to check. That's a pen. What dumbassery. VAR check complete. It's a penalty. Yep, as it should be. Goros. Goros for the win. Saman Goros for the win. If he scores, it's over. If he doesn't, we go to extra time. Saman Goros versus Zion Suzuki for the win for Iran. Iran could go to the final. Or not the final, the semifinal. If they score this penalty. Japan paid for their mistakes. Their defense shaky as all hell. No, it's Jahan Baksh. Alireza Jahan Baksh for the penalty in the 90-plus 4th minute. This is the game right here, right now. Jahan Baksh versus Suzuki. Goal, and it's over. Save, and it's extra time. What will happen? Iran for the win. Runs up, shot, goal, 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 Iran! 2-1. Alireza Jahan Baksh scores the last minute penalty. And Japan deserved that. 2-1 Iran. Alireza Jahan Baksh scores. Two, one, Iran, and that's gonna be the game. That is game. Iran have won, and they will move on to the semifinals of the Asian Cup. And just like Morocco, that means I'm done covering this tournament after the review, which I guess is a good thing. Japan, I kind of figured. A dumb mistake would cost them the tournament. I just didn't expect it to be from their center back. I expected it to be Zion Suzuki. But again, Zion Suzuki made that team act discombobulated. And they were so damn desperate. They give away a penalty. They give away a penalty late. And they lose the game. They are out. Japan, my word. Jesus H. Christ. Japan blew the game. Japan blew the game. Second half, all Iran. All Iran. First half, mostly Japan. And in the end, Japan blew the game. Wow. Pretty happy about this. Not me. You may, I'm not. But hey, the bright side is I don't have to cover this tournament anymore until the next one. So instead of 3 wake up earlies, it's only one actually. Well, actually, no. No more wake up earlies. I stay up through 2 more games, and then that's that. The 2 Miami friendlies before Newell's, all I got to do is stay up through them. So really, there's no wake up early. Ass crack of dawn. I mean, there's still 2 ass crack of dawn games. Well, hell, I mean, tomorrow's not even the ass crack of dawn. It won't even be over by the time the sun comes up. Now, the second Miami Vissel Kobe game is an ass crack of dawn game, but you know what I'm saying. And Morita's off for Hosoya, but this is a Hail Mary time for Japan. 9 minutes into stoppage time. Any second now, the whistle will be blown. They need to get the ball back, but will the whistle be blown? They're going to take it to the corner and just blow the damn thing already. Yeah, they just beat Bahrain because Bahrain sucks. Turns out. Iran is going to the semifinal. Everything will be normal time. Pretty much. After this, besides the 2 Miami friendlies. Before Newell's. And there's the goalkeeper covering it. And it's about to be full time. Shot or a long ball. And it is full time. Japan are out of the Asian Cup. Iran beat Japan. Deservedly so, honestly. That second half was amazing. Japan bottled the game. You hate to see it. Blue lock. The key got put into the blue lock. And the blue lock came undone. Full time. It is 2-1. Japan fails to win the Asian Cup. From runners up to quarterfinal dropout. Wow. Man, you hate to see it. With that being said, if you like this stream, like and share, subscribe. You know what it is. Tell your friends. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that bell notification once subscribe. Send some chats on the live streams. Comment on this video. Put us in play. Share with friends and family. All that great stuff. I'll see you within the hour for the review of this match. And I got some things to say. Congratulations, Iran. Commiserations, Japan. Japan, you blew it. You blew it. Hard. I'm Ryan and I'm out. Peace. See you later.